Am I on yet?
I don't know. I'm not. Oh, I got news.
Watching now. No?
Share link.
I'm not seeing anybody there yet. Hello? I'm here. If you're not here, I completely understand. It's beautiful out today. Oh, hi, Sue Berry and Becky and Ruth. I gotta tell you guys about that one. Don't let me forget this, why it's back there. Hi, Gail. Hi, Sandra. I got one more seam to sew, guys, and then I can concentrate on you guys. But I didn't want to be late starting, but I had to finish this because I want to show you guys. Some days I feel a little scatterbrained. I think today's one of those days, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Okay, I'll show you what I just got done sewing. Hang on. I'm a little scattered, but it's all good. All right. I'll be right back to show you the rest of it. Hi, Carol. Hi, Linda. Hi, BJ. You need me to increase the volume. Yes. Is that better? Debbie says it's a great day to stay inside and watch. It's really hot there. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Maureen from Texas. Hi, Jeanette. Storming there, yuck. Guys, we have had the most beautiful weather this past week. Well, except for one night that we had really bad rainstorms. Hang on, I'll be right back. Lindsay's here too, just so that you know.
Hello.
It's not just me. Lindsay's, I don't know if she's hiding today or not.
I'm not tuned in yet. I'm not set up.
She's not set up yet. Okay. All right. What did I do with the rest of my block, Lindsay?
I couldn't tell you, Margaret. What did you do with it?
You're supposed to babysit me.
I can't.
Oh. She's not going to babysit me, even though I tell her she needs to. Okay, guys, here we go. All right, hang on. Oh, sorry about that. I don't mean to run off on you like that, but it seems like I do in the beginning of every single one. Okay. Skip's here from Delaware. Susan Berry's here. Suzanne's here. Karen is here. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me. Cindy's here from Michigan. Carol says hi, Lindsay. I know. Isn't that horrible? Somebody said that's quite a bruise you got there. Yeah, I'm not really, that's nothing compared to the one that's on my leg. Dino says they love my chats. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much. They said they're the ones that they watch. There's a lot of controversy behind these live chats. Some people really like them, and some people do not. And the ones that do not, don't hesitate to tell me. So I'm very well aware of those who do not like them. But that's okay. Everybody likes their own thing, and I'm all right with that. All right, guys. Quilt, Lindsay needs to quit pinching me, that's all. Wait a minute, what? Becky wants to know how I got that black and blue spot.
Mom, what is wrong with you? Can I see it?
That's nothing compared to the one that on my legs. I'm not showing them those.
Did you fall down?
No, I didn't. I don't know how I got this black and blue spot. I have no clue. None whatsoever. Hi, Susan. That's fun. Susan Berry says if they don't like them, they don't need to watch. Yep. Oh, that's cool. So anyhow, okay. Third quarter quilt. I have just, well, first of all, the background fabric was late. So when the background fabric finally came, I could make certain that it was going to look right with the fabrics that I picked. So now Oh, Ruth has got one just like mine. A bruise just like mine. Part of the quilt repertoire blue spot. Yes, us quilters. So anyhow, I got the fabric in and now I am working away at it. So I want you guys to see what it is starting to look like because it truthfully is starting to take shape. Guys, I'm going to forewarn you though before you see it, it's different than anything I have ever done before. It is not the norm, but I got to tell you guys, I think it's going to be really cool. We've already got 75 people watching. I haven't even seen my mom yet. You better text Grandma. Grandma's coming today, guys. She's going to show up. So here's one block, guys. Now I'm going to turn the camera so that you can see the other blocks, okay? So here we go. Hi, Jill. Welcome to the videos. Hi, Virginia. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going for a twirl. All right, are you ready? I'm going to tilt you up a little bit so that you can see the whole thing. Tammy made it after 2 months of trying, I think. Hi, Helga. Okay, guys. So this is where I'm at this point. I want to show you. One of these two fabrics are going to be my trunk. I'll bring them closer so that you can see them because we definitely have a shadow. Let's see how. See, there's my filming stuff. No, because it'll just make it blue. All right, so here are the two fabrics that I'm trying to decide on for the trunk, okay? So that's that. Let me know which one you want. We'll call this one the blue-green and call this one the green-green. Tell me which one you want for the trunk, okay? The blue-green or the green-green. So let me know which one you want. But this is where we are at right now. So we're going to have a trunk. I think this box has got to get cut down a little bit because I think it's actually too big. And then this is another one. Now, what's going to happen with these, if I can make it work in my brain, and I'm not sure if I can or can't, but what's going to happen is the packages are going to start here, and they're just going to go around to here. So it's going to be a nice wall hanging size. One of the reasons why I liked this once I designed it was because you can do anything you want to with this one. If you want to make, like this is a 5.5-inch square, you could actually make a block out of this. So a block within a block, which would be really cool. If you wanted to embroider this, you could. If you want to hang decorations on it, you can. So there's going to be a lot of different things that you can do. This block is probably going to get cut down because I'm not seeing that it's in the right proportion. So this one will probably get cut down a little bit. This was my second block. And so far, guys, I'm really happy with it, other than the proportion of the blue one on the left. It's just too big. So I'll have to cut that one down and make it a little bit smaller. Green, green. Somebody wants the green, green. Green, green. Blue, green. Green, green. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you. Yep. Okay. So this is where I'll bring this one in closer so that you guys can see it. This is, see if I can get the color right. There we go. There's the color right. So there's that one. And I am thrilled with how it's coming out. Okay? So just please be patient with me. I hope to be posting the first part of the video this coming Friday. I'm hoping. I've only got a little bit more fussing to do, and the blocks don't take me long to make at all. The blocks are like a half an hour, and that's it. So we're doing good with that. All right. So that's what I did. Crusty old man beard, you are very, very welcome. Ruth, is that a wow, I like it, or a wow, what are you thinking, lady? You're crazy. I'm trying to determine which way you guys are going on this because I'm not 100% certain. Guys, I love it. I think it's really different. Yes, Dee Dee, the third quarter quilt is definitely Christmas themed, and it's called AJ's Tree. Yeah, I love it. It's actually, Judy, a red-orange. Judy said she loved the red black. It's a red-orange, and the other one is definitely blues and purples.
I shared a picture of it on the Facebook page that I took outside. So
okay.
Because it's really gray in here today.
Yeah, it is really great.
If you check the Facebook page, you can see the...
Yes, the ribbons do. I love the way that they look. The ribbons are really, really great. Crusty Old Man Beard, I haven't told you about the quilt behind me yet. I'm about ready to do that one next. So we'll get to it. Lindsay shared a picture of these present blocks on...
No, it's not the blocks. It's just the fabric.
Oh, Lindsay saved a picture of the fabric on my website or on Facebook. It's not out anyplace yet, so my only hopes is that I don't get any copycatters till it's all put together.
That one was on Instagram and I took it down.
Yeah, Lindsay by mistake put one out on Instagram and it was my fault, not hers. So, yeah. Pam Palmer must be, you like it. Oh, I'm so glad, Pam, that you like it. Thank you so much. Now, the good news about this is we're only using one ruler to do both the tree and the bows. So I think that will be really, really pretty. I'm very excited about this. Other than my blue box is way too big now that I'm sitting back here looking at it. So that's what I have found the most difficult. The most difficult part of this is getting the right scale of the packages. Oh, Dee Dee, I hope you're not disappointed. Dee Dee said she wasn't prepared for a Christmas quilt. It's really cool, though. So I hope you're not disappointed. But next quarter is all designed. It's all done. Lindsay just has to make hers. And next month is solid colors. All different solid colors. So I was really excited about that. All right, we're going to use those special solids that we got in, which I'm very excited about finally using. All right. The quilt behind me. Carol, no, the only thing that is appliqued on it, because Carol would like to know, will the boxes be appliqued? No, the boxes will be sewn in, and the only applique is the bow on the very top. And I'll be honest with you, I'm top stitching them down. You can hand applique them if you want to, but I'm not going to. And I'll show you how to do that right on the edge so that your long armor doesn't get mad, okay? Okay, Dee Dee's not disappointed. She just has to recalibrate. She had fat quarter bundles she was hoping to use. Okay. The ruler that we need is the Creative Grids Kaleidoscope and Dresden Plate Quilt ruler. And I have mine on, I have it on the website. And yes, I do mean next quarter quilt is solids, not next month. Okay? Oh, thank you, Lori. She says she's got her next project, and it's the Christmas tree. So AJ's tree is up next, guys. Hi, Susie. Oh, somebody wanted to know, it is, what it would look like in batiks, and I think it'd be gorgeous in batiks. Yeah. John's quilt, finally. You got it. Angela, how did you know? You must have been following me for a while. This quilt behind us, this is John's quilt. I made this months ago, and months and months and months ago. It is 2 fabrics, okay? You can see there's strips this way and then strips this way. That's the background fabric. Then I took the hexagons and I used Steam-A-Seam 2 on the back of it, okay? And what I did was I fused it down to it and then I top stitched it in this really bright thread. In fact, I think it's called Joseph's Coat. So I zigzagged it down, and then I quilted it with that same fabric, and I just finished getting the binding done, and I actually just brought it out of the dryer. That's why it's draped back here. I wanted you guys to see it. People ask me if I wash my quilts, and I do all the time. I do not hesitate to ever throw a quilt, except for the double wedding rings, into my washer. And I want you to see the back of this. It's there. Now you can see the back of it. I threw this into the, I still have threads to cut. I threw this into the washer. I washed it on cold water. I did put a color catcher in there, only because some of the blocks are so dark. The color catcher came out completely clean. And then I took it and I threw it into the dryer on high heat and just dried it. And it was on high cotton heat, and then I pulled it out. Now that is wool batting in that thing. So please, don't be afraid to wash your quilts. I wash all of mine. But I wanted you guys to see that. Gail, yes, Gail White said, I thought I saw a video you did for that quilt. Yes, you did. Now it is finally completely done. I've been working on bindings at night and first thing in the morning. So it actually is going to get back packed up and shipped off. The good news is, guys, my daughter and son-in-law and her children are moving home to Kentucky. So I am absolutely positively thrilled. They're going to be back down into the lower 48. Kaylee, sorry, I just got a text. Kaylee, the double wedding ring quilts, the reason why those do not go into the washer is because they are 100% hand stitched, hand cut, hand pieced, and hand quilted. So those I don't. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, there's Graham. Hey, Graham.
Hi, Mom. So, Kaylee, that answers why I don't do the double wedding ring quilts. Just because they're handmade all the time, you know, the whole thing. I mean, I hand even cut those things. I didn't even cut them with a rotary blade. I traced them out with templates. I cut them. I did a lot of the tracing when I was on the road. My husband and I did quite a few trips quite a few years back to Colorado and to Kansas. And when we did that, I would take a wedding ring quilt and work on that. So that's why. So, yep, that's John's quilt. So that's about ready to get the label, which is sitting right here. Here's the label. It's all ready to go. Oop. Yep. So that will go to John and along with the quilt. So I just have to put my label on and then it's done. So Mom, Becky, my mom is Shirley Johnston. She's right there. She's just a few messages above yours. So she was able to join us today. So that's that quilt. I wanted to make sure I showed you that because I want you guys to, you know, don't hesitate to use your quilts, please. We gotta use them so that we can love them and enjoy them. And besides, Boom really likes throwing up a little bit on my quilts every now and again. So, you know, they gotta get washed. No big deal. Alrighty. All right, let's see. Now I had another question. Oh, Angela, it's adorable. Thank you, Karen. I'm really glad that everybody likes it. I love it. I think it's really great. And make certain that you stick around, and keep checking back, because in my giveaway drawer, I happen to have another set of hexagons that are in what's called my giveaway drawer. So you might want to stay tuned, because it probably won't be long. Hint, 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 hint. And this giveaway will be coming up. So I wanted to let you know that. Angela said, hi, Shirley. Did you ever think you'd have a famous daughter? I don't know that I'm famous. My mom says she was famous to me before she did this. Yes, use up John's scraps. That'd be perfect. Quilt or scraps for that. Becky says she'll pay the shipping. Hi, Grateful. Welcome. Okay, crusty old man beard. When I long arm quilt, I tend to use 100% cotton thread. I have a couple polyesters, but not a lot. I tend to really, really like the 100% cotton. And the brand that I use more than any is King Tut. It is probably almost twice the cost as threads like Superior Thread, or I know it's probably 3 times the cost of what it is to do polyester. But that's the brand I like the best. That's the one that I use on my machine the most. So my preference is King Tut's 100% cotton thread, or any kind of 100% cotton thread. I just really like the cotton. I don't know why. I know that people have said that polyester can do something, can cut the fabric and stuff. That's not true, but I just really do like the cotton thread. I believe it's 40 that comes in the pack. Yep, 40 8-inch hexagons. Yep. So I think it's a really cool quilt. I thought I was crazy when I thought about it, but then when I got done with it, I ended up really liking it. Skip asked what made me pick my long arm. I have a Gamel Statler. I believe they run someplace between $36,000 and $40,000 when you buy a new one. It's right in there. I picked a Gamel Statler because that's what I learned on, number 1. Number 2, because of the throat plate, the throat length that I could get. I believe mine's a 26 or 30 inch. I have the widest throat plate that I'm aware that you can get on the market. And that's what I learned on. I have the ability to do computer work. I can do free motion. And within the computer, I have the ability to take apart my patterns, put them back together again, renumber the way that they stitch. So that was really why I went with the one that I went. And I love it. I've had it for, I think, 6 years now, and I've only once had a problem with it, and that was it. Angela asked if I have a problem with lint. Oh, bye, Ruth. We'll miss you. Oh, Ruth, give the twins a big hug for me. I love twins. I have twins. Anyhow, so do I have lint? Yes, I do have lint. But it's just part of it. What you do is you just learn that you clean your bobbin case and you oil it regularly. And quite honestly, you should be anyhow, because if you don't keep that cleaned and you don't keep that oil, that's where you're going to have a problem. And you don't want to. I mean, that's my livelihood. I don't want anything to happen to that. So, Skip, most of your friends own a Gamel or they own a long arm. Hi, Jill from Virginia. Laura, Renee says she's only been long arm quilting for a month and she's only ever made 2 quilt tops. I love the hexagon cutouts. Bet they're fun. Yes, they really were a lot of fun to do. Yep. Excuse me. Janice says she absolutely loves John's quilt. I have a Jacob's ladder at the quilters right now. I think I would love to have a hexagon quilt. I know you have plenty of scraps. Or I know I have plenty. Yep. Just make 8-inch hexagons. Yep. Crusty Old Man Beard asked if I'd had any problems with any certain brand or type of thread. The only time I run into an issue is when a thread has a huge variation in the dye, because dye carries a weight with it. So if you stop and think, when you're doing any kind of stitching, you're trying to balance your top thread with your bottom thread. And what ends up happening is if you've got a piece in the top that is very heavily dyed and a piece in the bottom that's very lightly dyed, you could get tension problems there. But for the most part, I don't have an issue with it. So, okay. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Skip, like I said, I do love my Gamel. It was a really good investment, and I don't have an issue. I really don't have any issues with it at all. My only issue has been up until a couple months ago, there was no service person around, and it was quite expensive in the past to get somebody out here to maintain it, but that's now better. Figured out what size I'm going to cut my scraps. Thanks for all the input. You're very welcome. I clean mine. Angela says she cleans her constantly and oiled the amount of lint that was crazy. Yes. I switch between Superior Cotton and the... All right. Yeah, now I do have Superior Cotton. One of the things that I like about the Superior Cotton is it does come in bigger spools. And I'm telling you, I go through a lot of thread. Ask my husband. Yeah. Yeah, Becky, I understand. Becky said she wishes she had a long arm. They are very, very expensive, and I understand that. Becky, your 770 is broken? Yuck. Oh. Hi, Nancy. Pamela. Hey, everyone, click the like button and also share the stream. It helps with searches. Thank you, Pamela. Skip, go to the show and test drive long. Yeah, that way you can find out what works for you. Also, Sandra says, skip going to a show and test drive the long arms. The best place that I've seen to test drive them is at the, there's a quilt show that goes all over the country. It's going to actually be in Syracuse later this month. What is it, Lindsay? Which one? I can't remember. But anyhow.
Are we going to go?
No, we're not going. I think we're away that time. Oh, it's all right, Nancy, if you're a little bit late. Don't worry. So make certain that you've test drove them and that you like them. Then also make certain that you've got somebody to maintain them in your area. You're really right. That's it, Sandra. That's a big thing. Kaylee loves the quilt shop rent time on long arms. QuiltCon, you're right. Thank you, BJ. Yes, don't know what happens. Maybe want some attention from the technician. Oh, I know. I can't stand that when that happens. And for my sewing machine to be down, it's really, really difficult. Renee said she's in Canada and she ordered her long arm from the U.S. Money exchange was a killer. I bought it for a business, couldn't afford to buy it for personal use. Yeah, it is expensive. Yeah. It is very expensive to buy one. And, you know, it's not outrageous to maintain them, but you really need to maintain them. You know, you gotta, yeah, downtime is very expensive. I lost two weeks not long ago. Lindsay says it was more than 2 weeks. And I'll tell you, it was very difficult. My machine was still operable, but it could not run at its normal pace. The stitch quality was still fine, but it didn't run at its normal speed. It was very tough. I did not like it at all. Did not make me happy. Oh, Lindsay's dropping over bolts of fabric. Who wants to know what those 4 bolts of fabric were for? You want to pick them up and hand them to me? Lindsay's sitting over here pressing fabric. She's just having a ball.
I need your ironing board.
Huh?
My ironing board is terrible.
Yeah.
It's got like a
She wants all of her
divot
mom's.
in the center of it.
Oh, jeez. All right, remember these fabrics that I posted? They really are very, very pretty. I cannot wait. This is our Maxwell bag, guys. Isn't it going to be gorgeous? I'm so excited about it. I am just so excited. I just think it is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I sat the other night and decided what fabric was going where. This fabric right here, that is going to be the outside of our bag. And then this green, which is much lighter, is going to be on the inside of our bag to help us see what's inside of our bags. And, Lindsay, would you go grab the bag? And for you people that have only seen the pattern and haven't seen, I am going to pat them all evening. I'll just sit here just rubbing them. My mother actually loaned me her Maxwell bag so that I could show you guys. So this is my mother's Maxwell bag. She got it from my sister. And it is just, wait till you see it on. Look at that. Isn't that just the cutest? I just love it. And it's got pockets at the ends, both pockets at the ends. And then it's got pockets on the inside on both sides. And with this beautiful thick handle, doesn't hurt on your shoulders at all. But yeah, it's short enough that you can stand up and hold it down. I gotta move this so you can see. Thank you, Lindsay. Look, it's still short enough that you can carry it down too. So if you wanted to carry it down, that's not an issue. So I thought, oh, I just think this is probably one of the best bags I'm gonna make. And it's got little feet on the bottom so that you can set it down. Yeah. Hint, hint, Lindsay needs a gift. Yes, thank you, Angela. Angela, right now, she's bribing me for a sewing machine.
I haven't bought any fabric in a while.
She hasn't bought any fabric in a whole week, guys.
It's been 2.
How do I feel about nylon threads? I'm not sure. Well, I guess I can just tell you. To date, I haven't found a nylon thread that I like. One of the reasons why I don't like nylon threads is because I have melted a quilt before because I like to iron. So this is our next project, people. All right, so get ready for this thing. Yeah, so I'm happy. Lindsay needs a Bernina 215. Yes, Lindsay, we know that. Maybe hubby can get her the ironing board. Yes, the problem is that Lindsay's home is really, really tiny, so she doesn't have the space for it.
My kitchen table is my sewing station, my cutting
station. She's like I used to be.
In between meals.
Everything that she uses to sew, she has to pick up and put away because it's her dining room table and all that stuff. But they are on sale right now. I love the bag. I think it was it is a lot bigger than what it appears, but yet I honestly don't think it's too big because it's just, to me, it's just the perfect size. I can't wait to get it going. So this week, as soon as I get AJ's tree done, I'll be working on this bag so that we can get it out. Thank you. Yeah, the material is really pretty. Like I said, this one's my mom's, but we're going to do it out of the prints I showed earlier, and I'm really, really excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah, the material is really, really pretty. It's old, though. It's been around for a long time, and I'm pretty certain that it can't be found yet or anymore. But, so that was that. Yes, guys, anybody who is looking for a, Bernina sewing machine, right now they are having a summer sale where, how much is off on them?
I think it's $50 off all the models, and it's all the base models.
$50, Lindsay thinks, off all the base models.
So the 200 model, the 300 model.
So 2 and 300.
There's like 300 models.
Okay. All right.
The cotton and steel edition, I think, is on sale. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you have one near you that's Mennonite, or
right,
some of them have better deals.
Yeah. That's another thing. I went to Idaho and went to buy my daughter a sewing machine there, and it was substantially more there than it was here. So, yeah, so that's what's going on. Yes, Cindy, I will have kits for the Maxwell bag, absolutely, positively. And Helga, I understand. It is, the shipping plus everything else is really expensive. Yeah, I do understand that. I just shipped something to, the winner of the 12.5-inch ruler was from Australia. Cost me $23 just to ship it to her. Yeah.
That's expensive.
Does anyone in Canada sell the directions for the bag? I'm not certain, Nancy. I can double check with the designer and see if potentially they know of anyone that does. Because I don't know. But I will have kits available. What I'm going to do is have full kits, which have the notions and the fabric, and then I will have just the notions, and I may do just the fabric too. I haven't decided yet. It depends. Does Bernina ship worldwide? I believe they're a Swiss-made machine, so I would look in your area or your country for it. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry.
I believe that you have to buy from a dealer, and the online prices are not the in-store prices.
Yeah.
There's a significant markup to purchase them online rather than...
Okay.
Because the one I'm looking at is $1,000 online, and it's $600 on sale at the Bernina shop.
But that's our Bernina shop because he's a Mennonite.
Right, and I know they'll be different, but...
Check, do an internet search and look, because I can't believe that whatever country you're in, you can't get a Bernina. I will, Nancy, ship kits to Africa. What you have to do is email me, and I need your address. Please don't do it on the internet, because I don't want your address out on the internet. But email me, and I will find out what the shipping costs. I let you know the shipping cost, and then you let me know whether or not you want to do it. Yes, Helga, that's a good point. On the Bernina machines, she said you need to be aware of different voltage. Lindsay, would you hand me back the Maxwell bag fabric? Somebody missed it. Here comes the Maxwell bag fabric, Teresa. Lindsay's picking it up again. She's being a good girl today. I stuck this picture on Facebook. Here you go. This is the fabric for the Maxwell bag. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah, they're expensive, but I gotta tell you, my Bernina's 100% worth it. I love it. So, yep, that's the fabric. I'm really excited about this bag, guys. I just think that I need one. I think Tracy needs one, and I think Jackie needs one, and I'm thinking Lindsay needs one. So that might, but that might very well be a nice Christmas present. So, Becky, would I consider to sell the PDF so that it will save you shipping? Legally, I can't sell the PDF of the Maxwell bag because that's the designer's. But I did skip Mom Needs One too. I will ask her if she has any intention of doing a PDF of it and see if she does. If she does, I will let you know. But I need to make a note of that so that I don't forget to do that. Okay. I have to do that or I forget. Okay. I will ask her if she will do it in a PDF form because I know she doesn't right now. All right. Are we ready to switch gears to the next chat? We got more to go over. Okay, I will ask Helga. I think I have your email address, but just in case, email me again so that I can make certain that I've got it, okay? If you have to choose only one batting type for the rest of your life, what would it be? Hands down, I don't have to think, Quilter's Dream Wool. That would be it. That would, whenever I make a quilt for me, for my family, for a gift, I put Quilter's Dream Wool batting in it. That is my batting of choice. 100%, no questions asked. This fabric line is Free Spirit, and it is by,
it's by Amy Reber.
Amy Reber. Thank you. Yep. So that's what that is. Yeah, you can't help but pet fabric when it's next to you.
I think the fabric line is a meal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's saying Posy.
No, that's the print. The print is Posy, but I believe the line is a meal.
Abelia.
Yeah, something like that.
Abelia?
Yeah.
That's the name of the line. Yeah. Debbie got a Bernina 750 for a retirement present to herself. Yep. The fabrics for the bag match almost all your... Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't plan that one, guys. Okay. So, clear thread. Did I answer that question? I don't think I did. I was asked about sewing with clear thread. If you want to sew with clear thread, you can, but you have to change the tension, the upper tension on your sewing machine, all right? So if your intention is to sew with clear thread on your sewing machine, you're going to need to play with it, and you are going to need to adjust your tension. Because what happens with clear nylon thread is it stretches. So you can absolutely do it, but be aware that you've got to change your tension. One of my favorite designers uses nylon, and that's Adita Sitar. She uses nylon for some of her applique. Excuse me. I have not used it. I know in the past, a lot of people have used it to put their bindings on so that you're not seeing the thread. I like to hand sew my bindings, so that answers the clear thread question because that came through my email, and I wanted to make sure that I answered that. Another question that I had lately was what I was going to do with my scrappy project planner. The fabric line is, it is Free Spirit, and it is Amy Reber, R-E-B-E-R. And I will have it on my website in kits to make it very easy for you guys to get a hold of, okay? So that you don't have to go searching for it. I'll have the notions kits, and I will have fabric, all right? You may definitely need, yes, when you're doing free motion, you're going to want to change your stitch length because your feed dogs are down, so you're going to want to. Paula Lee says, any tips about staying on task with sewing? I had big plans yesterday on getting whips done. And I walked into my cutting room and ended up spending my time in there sorting fabrics. Oh, let's see. What would it... E-D-Y-T-A. That's... Yeah, you spelled it correct. You did good, Nancy. Oh, you were just... Oh, sorry. Yes, that was spelled correct. It's edutainment. I've never heard of that, Nancy. Anyhow, I do that too, but I'll come in here and instead of getting something done, I end up, thinking about the next project and getting things organized for that. I don't have any tips for that. Just sometimes you got to put the filters on and just the tunnel vision and just keep right on going so that you don't miss getting the things done. I find that a lot of times I'll play Netflix with an old series that I've already watched so that I've got the noise, or I will put on a movie that I've seen before, or the radio, or iTunes will play on my computer for me. Cindy, yes, the pattern for the Maxwell bag will be available for me or for everybody on my website once I announce the date that we're going to actually start it, okay? I don't know what that word is either.
I like to make a list of 5 things, and if I get 2 of them done, I'm happy.
Lindsay said she likes to make a list of 5 things, and if she gets 2 of them done, she's happy. I think, hey, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy.
I feel accomplished. Too.
Patricia, yes, you will be able to order the kit for the Maxwell bag from me. I will be putting it up on my website as soon as it is ready to go now that I have the fabric. Okay? Sandra says, have projects at the machines, so it keeps calling you. Yes, I always have projects going on. That's another thing, Teresa, is listen to a book. I do have Bluetooth headphones, and I am known to put them on so that I don't get distracted by other things, and it does help. My long arm is very loud. Most of them are, and mine is too. So it kind of that kind of does help. Oh, Cindy, I'm glad. Thank you so much. Cindy said, thanks. Love your chat. You are so helpful. Paula Lee, I listen to, Nancy listens to audiobooks. Yep. We listen to the same thing, Nancy. What would you use in your quilt if you're allergic to wool? I would use Quilter's Dream Select cotton. It's 100% cotton, and that's what I would be using. All right. Karen, do you know if you're allergic to the wool even after it's inside of something? Some people, you just can't touch it to their skin. Once it's inside of a quilt, they're okay. So you might want to double check that. And here are the 4 bolts of fabric. Again, let's see if I can angle them. There you go. That's even a better view. There you go, Tricia. Whoops. Whoa. Wrong way, Margaret. Okay. So there they are. Okay. Then I would use Quilter's Dream Cotton. It is a beautiful batting. It is even. There are no pills to it. Batting has a right and a wrong side, and there are some brands out there that you can look at it and you can absolutely, without a doubt, know exactly what's the right side and what's the wrong side. In Quilter's Dream, you have to look to find the right and wrong side because there aren't all those little pills. I love the story of the Princess and the Pea, and that's what I feel like when I have a different batting on than my normal Quilter's Dream. I feel like the Princess with the Pea because I feel all those little bumps. Lindsay will be happy I didn't make her take the fabric back. I just put it right back here. Yes, Teresa, it is the softest batting around. Oh, Janet, I'm so glad you're getting excited for the Maxwell bag. I really am too, but I'm have to discipline myself. I have to finish the Christmas quilt, the AJ's tree, before I can start the Maxwell bag, because if I start the Maxwell bag first, your third quarter quilt won't get done and I'm already late with it.
Or you could buy Lindsay.
Or Lindsay's telling me I could buy her a new sewing machine and she would finish which one?
Whatever you don't want to do.
Oh, whatever I don't want to do. Debbie, I drool every time I see the fabric, too.
I bet I could make the Maxwell bag on a new machine, though.
Oh, she thinks she could make a Maxwell bag on a new machine.
I don't think I could make it on the one I have.
No, I don't think you could either. You're a riot, Lindsay. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Oh, one last thing. How many of you guys have seen my pattern for Layer Cake Love? LOL, go Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay's.
I'm saying,
yeah.
I work hard for the money, Margaret.
Susan Berry, you can tell by looking at it, the wrong side. Oh, I've got it, Linz. I've got one here.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, I got one here. Can you bring over the batting bucket there, and I'll see if I can find some.
A whole bucket, or do you want a package?
I need a whole bucket because I don't want some Quilter's Dream. I want one of the other brands. Let's see, Becky. No, Susan Berry.
Now you're in for it.
You can. Oh, wait till you see what she's bringing to me. Holy Toledo.
You asked.
Okay, I asked. Yep. Lindsay's bringing. I have a scrap bucket of batting. Wait till you guys see it. Okay, let's put it down back here.
Where?
She's gonna pin me in here for you
guys.
guys.
Oh my goodness, there's stuff. I dropped it everywhere.
Yep, you're dropping it everywhere. Okay, let me see if I can find.
Give me these.
Oh, this one is a perfect example. Ugh. Yuck.
Hi, everyone.
All right, let me see if I can find another one, guys. That's Quilter's Dream. That's Quilter's Dream. This is the wool, guys. See the wool? Look at how nice and thick that is and puffy. Yeah, Jill, I know it's, the Maxwell bag is not available for a PDF, but I'm going to talk to her and see if we can do that, okay? You want me to do a giveaway with scrap battings? Let me know. I wasn't certain what that meant. All right, I got to dig to the bottom because I don't have a lot of other brands anymore. Once I found Quilter's Dream, I tended to... Yeah, guys, I have one thing of it in here that's not Quilter's Dream. All right, this is it, guys. I want to show you. And hopefully you can see it. Can you see, like, that meshy design that's on the back? You can almost see that there's like a mesh there. That is the wrong side of the fabric, okay? No, the wool is not hard to quilt through being as thick as it is.
Oh,
not at all.
Man Sewing did a tutorial saying that the wool was really thick and hard with Quilter's Dream. He said that it was difficult to quilt with. But you don't, but everybody has different experience.
My experience with Quilter's Dream wool is that it is not an issue at all.
It was a good thing.
Yes, Nancy. In fact, your sailboat is on my long arm right now, and it is beyond gorgeous how it is coming out. I love it. Okay, so this, now I'm going back to the batting, guys. This is the wrong side, and I want to make sure that, can you see all of those little bumps? See along, watch along here. See all those little bumps? That is the right side of the batting. So this mesh part on the back is the wrong side, okay? The bumps on the front side, this is your front, okay? All right. Patricia, I'm not sure what you mean by can you show print? All right. I'm not sure. So that's how you determine the right and the wrong side. And I can't, I mean, this one's all cotton at least, but I don't like that Princess and the Pea stuff, do I, Mom? I never did. You know, if one grain of sand got in my bed, I always knew it. We spent the summers at the beach. Talk about bad news. All right, now here, let me find a piece of the Quilter's Dream. All right, guys, here is Quilter's Dream. All right, now this is the select weight, so it's a little bit thinner. Look at this. Look at how even that is. It's all distributed perfectly. It's just wonderful. So that's what I love. Yeah, a lot of people didn't realize that there is. Is that because the batting is needle punched? Yes, it is, BJ. Yep, it's how they make it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, guys, I never thought there was a right and a wrong side on batting either. It wasn't until I got my long arm that I found out. Yeah. So there's that. Now, she has made a mess back here. Holy cow, guys.
You could lay down and take a nap in those scraps.
Look at this mess she's made back here. I have to clean that up when she's done. Or when we're done. Okay, so that's the batting info. What else did I miss? Because I couldn't see the stuff going on because I was talking. I hope I can get Quilter's Dream in the UK. I hope you can too. From the U.S. Army, and that is no comparison. Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful batting. If you are, Helga, if you are on base, if you're a U.S. stationed in another country, we can ship a little bit cheaper to you. Well, I think substantially cheaper to you, because don't we just ship to your APO box or something like that? Yeah. I know. I did ask her to bring it, Sammy. You're right. And I said, and it's the best mess in the world. Oh no, Seth.
You get what you asked for.
Oh, Helga found a shop that carries it in Austria. Good. No wool though. Oh,
Marilyn's making the Olivia's quilt.
Oh, are you really making the Olivia quilt? Oh, neat.
Awesome. Can't wait to see
that. That is.
It's fun. I'm making.
Yes,
that's what
it
I'm
is.
working on right now. I'm pressing blocks for an Olivia's quilt. My Tula Pink Olivia quilt.
Yeah, you'd be amazed what people, you know, sometimes we assume that people know what we know, and it's difficult to take those step back. So, yep. So there's that. Now, back to where I was. Layer cake love. Look at what I got to make layer cake love. Wait till you see these guys. Look, aren't they gorgeous? These are K Facets fabrics, okay? And we are going to be making layer cake love out of this one. And if you'd like to make it with me, these are on my website for sale now, okay? I did get them out there, all right? to get some more in on your website. Cheryl, what do you want on my website? I'm not sure. I didn't follow that one. Yeah. Debbie, your right side should be facing up towards your quilt, and your right side should be facing towards your back.
The wrong side should be.
Yeah. Oh, suddenly, yes, we did. We did talk about the invisible thread. So if you could, that would be fantastic. I used to have a dress as a child similar to the top one. Oh, really? That's the 70s. Yeah. The Maxwell bag, the print next to the purple. The print next.
No, they're over. Oh.
Oh, she moved them.
I moved. I don't know what order they were in.
That order. The print next to the purple, but there's two purples, guys.
The palm leaf?
This green palm leaf, that definitely would be a 70s.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yes.
Okay.
The print next to the purple for the Maxwell. So this is purple and this is purple. So the blue or the green? Trisha said
no, maybe this one then.
maybe that one. That's the outside of the bag. That one is I'm making a mess. Yeah. So that's what those are. That's the Maxwell bag, and I cannot wait to get it started. And it won't be long. So we got the quilt to the quarter, we got the Maxwell bag, and we've got layer cake love coming up. So we definitely have different quilts coming up. And I would love it if you'd make layer cake love with me, because I would love to be able to show people how different it looks even with the same fabric, because I think that would be good. Yeah, this whole thing is amazing. I adore the print on the outside. It's so beautiful. The one on the outside of Cafe Mom, or the one on the outside of the Maxwell bag? You're making the Maxwell bag too, right, Mom? Oh, I think Mom's making it too. Lindsay, did you make the quilt for your friend that you were making as a wedding gift? That's what she's working on right now, actually, is that one.
I decided, because my blacks were short, because I cut them wrong.
She cut her blacks wrong.
So
remember how when we've done that?
About half of them were cut wrong, and the other half are fine. And Jeanette Carol Gates had the brilliant idea to just use charm packs and square them up. So
that's what she's doing. Her mother bought her some more charm packs, and she's putting the charm packs together. She's pressing now, and then she's just gonna square them all up.
And I have another project I started working on, which I really like this fabric.
Oh, she's got two of them going right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom is making the Maxwell bag with us, and Layer Cake Love will probably start, I would expect, not a week from this Monday, I think, is when Layer Cake Love will start.
Sammy's gonna do the Layer Cake Love with us.
Yeah, she got one too.
Awesome.
Yep. So, I need that fulfillment, you know, when you need to be able to just sit down and make something and have it totally done, or except for long armed. I'm at a stage that I really, really want that. And so I'm going to be making that one pretty soon. I do not have, Deb Keller asked if I have the fabric for AJ's tree. Not yet, but I'm almost done picking all of the fabrics for it. I'm fairly close. I think I've decided on what all of them are going to be. And if I have enough requests for it, because it just takes fat quarters, I will order the fabric, okay? Layer Cake Love is absolutely a pattern that I designed. It's a very quick and easy quilt. You can make it in a matter of 3 hours. Do you remember the jelly roll race? Layer Cake Love is just like that, except for
it's easier.
It's easier and it's faster.
It's easier.
Yeah. Oh, good, Karen. I'm glad that you want to make one with me because we are going to be doing it soon because I personally need that fix for it. Yes, Susan, you only need 1 layer cake. That's all you need. Let's see. Yep, it's a video. I have one of them here. Mine? I actually made 2 of them.
I've got one right here too.
Lindsay's got one right here too. Here, we'll show you both of them. Then you can see what they both look like. If she can make it back here.
Mine's all pressed and ready for the long arm.
Hers is pressed and ready for the long arm. Mine is quilted.
All pressed and ready for the stitcher.
Yep. There's Lindsay's. Okay. And here's mine. So I'm going to be making one out of Kate Fassett's fabrics because I just think it's going to be a blast.
I really like the one in the video too.
Yeah, I really like the one in the video too. My best friend has the one that's in the video right now down at her house. So I don't have that one. She's using it in her sunroom. So, yep. Yeah, it is fast and easy, guys. It's just one of those nice ones that you can get done. Can you see the whole print? Which print do you want to see, Deb? Or Trisha, I'm sorry. Thank you, Deb. Deb says beautiful quilts, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, ladies, we're up. Turn in flat. They're both beautiful. Turn it flat. Oh. You mean this one, guys? No. Yes, you do need your sewing machine working. Can you see it? I don't know if you can. But it's just a really fast, easy quilt to make. Oh, Angela, there are only 4 quarters in the, there are only 4 quarters. You are correct. But, like Layer Cake Love, I've already designed that one. That's all done. And I just need a fix. So we need to do something. And, some people didn't like the fact that I was doing bag projects and they wanted more quilts. So I'm trying to really balance it so that we've got both going. Donna, it's a throw size. Don't remember exactly what the size is of it. I know that it is, it's a little bit bigger than a throw.
I'll measure it.
Okay. Lindsay's going to measure it for us. Okay. Yeah. So it's a little bit bigger than a throw. I think I had to use a twin batting on it, but it's not quite the size of a twin. Yeah. This one, actually, what batting does this one have in it? I think this one actually has cotton in it because I made it as a sample for my sister's quilt shop. So, yeah. Becky says, Angela, we can propose to whom it may concern that we need to have more quarters in a year. I think we do. The name of the layer cake that I just showed, you'd have to go out on my website and look. I believe it's citrus. I'm not sure. Go check on my website, Janet. It's out there. And my website is missmarkersquilts.com. Yeah. So go check there because it's out there. I know I put it on there, so you should be able to see it. The size of this is, oh, Lindsay's measuring for the size of the quilt for us. Thank you, Cheryl. She says she loves that quilt. Both of them are beautiful. Does your sister still have her quilt shop?
56.
How much?
68 by 56.
68 by 56. So it's just a little bit bigger than a throw. Angela says this is citrus. My sister does not any longer have her quilt shop. She actually retired. She does still have a retreat center, though, for quilters to go. She's got a beautiful retreat center. It's got a full kitchen, 2 full bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, and a huge sewing space. So she does still have that, and it's located down in Watkins Glen, New York. So that's where she is. And that's where her quilt shop was. But, yeah, she retired. She fell in love and she retired. Just made it. My sister was visiting from France. Oh, how wonderful, Arlene. I'm sorry, but you just joined at the end, though, because we're getting ready to sign off. Oh, Susan, I understand. I miss her shop, too. But she is so happy retired that I can't deny that for her. I just can't, you know? Gail, anytime you want to do a retreat, I'm ready. I would love to do a retreat. Anytime you're ready, I'll do it. I'm ready to go away. Yep. Okay, guys, I'm calling it an end for today. Tuesday, there will be a new video up, and it will be, I'm not sure. My daughter's writing me love notes of what I have to.
No, these are, yeah.
They're
my brilliant ideas.
They are her brilliant ideas of the next things that I have to do. I probably will show you how to square something up when you don't have a big enough ruler, because I think that that would be a good one. So if anybody wants to put together a retreat, let me know. And Lindsay's asking me a question. Then you're not allowed to ask it. She says to me, Mom, I got a question. I look at her. She's got her mouth closed. I said, so you have a question? She goes, I don't know if I'm allowed to ask it. And I said, well, then you better not right now. She better wait and ask me offline. I'll let you guys know if it was a good one or not. So I will see you guys on Tuesday for a quick tip. And
you got to tell them about the focus.
I have to tell you, Tuesdays.
We're trying to help accommodate all of our viewers.
Trying to help everybody with what everybody wants to do. We're going to start doing a quick tip Tuesday. All right? And on Tuesdays, the videos that I'm going to release are going to be just quick tips. So they're not going to be any more than 10 minutes long tops. And they'll be posted on Tuesdays. And then on Fridays, I'll go into more technical stuff. And then Sundays, obviously, are my live chats, okay? Oh, it's 9 at night. Helga, you have a great night, okay? Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Don't forget to go out onto my website and double check this so that you can get your layer cake to make it along with me, which is coming up fast. Maxwell bag kits will be available as soon as I get mine made. And the third quarter quilt is coming, I promise you. Talk to you guys later. I have had a great Sunday again. Thanks, guys. Bye.